Meghan Markle had short shelf life with royals, sensed Princess Anne long before Megxit. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle gave up their royal duties and left the UK in 2020 to start a fresh life abroad. After parting their ways with the royals, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex continue to speak publicly about their lives at the Buckingham Palace. Princess Anne, one of the hardest-working members of the royal family, sensed what was coming for the family when she met Meghan Markle for the first time long before her exit. According to Mirror, Princess Anne sensed that Meghan Markle would not fit well with the royal family years before Megxit, a widely popular term used to define Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's exit from the royal family. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Anne, who is well reputed among the royals, gave sage advice to Meghan Markle on how best to approach her position as Harry's wife, but Meghan left the meeting dumbfounded, claimed royal expert Neil Sean, while citing an insider source, reported Mirror. According to a very good source, Meghan Markle failed to warm to Princess Anne, and Princess Anne always knew that Meghan would have a very short shelf life in the world of the British monarchy, Mirror quoted Sean. Princess Anne is a member of the British royal family, and the second child of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. She is the only sister of King Charles III. She was born on the 15th of August 1950 and is known as Princess Royal since 1987. Describing Princess Anne's personality and what she told to Meghan Markle in their first meeting, Sean said in a YouTube video, "This senior royal takes no nonsense, much like her father the late Duke of Edinburgh." Apparently, when Meghan Markle joined the royal family, she sought out Princess Anne. According to a very good source, Princess Anne gave very sage advice to the new royal. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle declined 2 invitations from Queen Elizabeth II in 2019, as royal family historian Robert Lacey claimed. The Queen reportedly asked the couple and their baby Archie to join her at Balmoral during the summer and later for Christmas at Sandringham. Instead of accepting either offer, the couple spent 6 weeks in Canada. Lacey added that their decision had not affected the Queen, Charles or William. According to Lacey, it all started when Harry and Meghan tried to trademark Sussex royal products in 2019. It led to tension within the royal family because the Sussexes did not seek the Queen's permission. Before engaging in business, royal family members typically coordinate with Buckingham Palace while the final approval comes from the monarch. It was expected that Harry would at least discuss his plans with his father. But it didn't happen. Prince William has no intention of reconciling with his brother Prince Harry and sister-in-law Meghan Markle when he eventually becomes king, a royal family insider suggests. The source tells OK! Magazine that a firm strategy is in place, aligning with earlier reports that this action will be taken shortly after his accession. The move is described as both swift and final. William is already planning for when he becomes king, and he doesn't see a future for the Sussexes in the royal family. The feeling is that allowing the Sussexes back into the fold is a bad move, and they should be re-signed to the fringes indefinitely, the source said. The future king reportedly aims to take a more distant and indifferent stance towards the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex, even more so than King Charles. A former palace staff member suggested there would likely be no invitations extended to them, unlike those occasionally given by William and Harry's father. Speaking of the reunion earlier this week, a local told The Sun, "William and Harry were both there but we never saw them speak to each other and they were keeping their distance." It has been reported that William and Harry sat apart at the back of St. Mary's Church after arriving very discreetly. The last time that William and Harry were in the same room together was at King Charles's coronation back in May 2023. A royal expert claims Meghan Markle was the center of attention during the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's trip to Colombia this month, leaving Prince Harry out cold on the sidelines. Harry and Meghan both received a stately welcome during their 4-day trip to Colombia at the invitation of the Vice President, Francia Marquez. However, Royal insiders claim the trip was all about Meghan. Speaking on True Royalty TV's The Royal Beat, Matt Wilkinson, the royal editor for The Sun, said, "Harry looked a little bit grumpy. May I use his vocabulary, he perhaps looked a bit like the spare." A royal expert believes there is a clear timeline to when Prince Harry will try and resume some royal duties and build bridges with his brother Prince William. Speaking with The Mirror, royal pundit and author Tom Quinn claims that Harry still has vague hopes that he will be forgiven and will be offered a minor role somewhere. And that there is a real danger that Harry will feel lost, without the structure of royal duties, which could lead to him trying to rekindle relations with his brother and the wider family, in the hope of being able to resume minor commitments. The relations between Prince Harry and Prince William appear to remain icy despite their latest in-person meeting at a ceremony earlier this week. The vicar who held the funeral reception for Lord Robert Fellowes, who was their mother, Princess Diana's brother-in-law, said he does not recall seeing the royal brothers speaking to each other. Prince Harry flew from his home in the US to join his brother at St. Mary's Church in Snettisham, Norfolk, and the memorial service took place close to the royal Sandringham estate. Reverend Tansey told The Sun, "It was only as I was greeting the congregation on the way out that Prince William was shaking my hand, and then very quickly after Prince Harry did too." He commented on the lack of interaction between the two brothers at the reception afterwards. "I don't recollect them speaking to each other, but there were a lot of family members and friends speaking to them." This unlikely royal has been tipped as the possible catalyst for a reunion between estranged brothers, Prince Harry and Prince William. This week saw a rare reunion between the two brothers, as they came together to mourn the loss of their uncle, Robert Fellowes. The solemn event marked their first meeting in over a year, for their father's coronation in May. The late Lord Fellowes, who passed away last month, was married to Lady Jane Spencer, the sister of the prince's mother, Diana. He also served as the private secretary to the late Queen. And Lady Jane, along with two other family members, have been pinpointed as the unlikely trio, who could stop the ongoing feud between the Duke of Sussex and Prince of Wales. Insiders say access to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's 4-day tour of Colombia was restricted and readers only saw a snapshot of activity. The Montecito-based couple visited Colombia at the invitation of the country's vice president, Francia Marquez, and primarily their visit was about promoting their charity work focused on trying to make the internet safer for children. Speaking on The Royal Beat, on True Royalty TV, the royal editor of The Sun explained how footage outside of the press pool, taken by others, showed a different perspective of the tour.